So you brought up software craft a little bit, and we didn't really get into much of that, but I would recommend there's a number of software craft meetups that meet virtually still. Calgary Software Crafters, Seattle Software Crafters. I think there's a Boston group, there's a Philly Extreme Programming group.
Right.
That would be a great way to start getting integrated in this community and hear what they're worried about, what they're learning. I think the distinction is that as a developer, as an engineer, you tend to focus on languages and frameworks and things that are really very detailed oriented. But the craft is more about how do we put the system together. It's kind of that, that metaphor of, in the old days, we had the guilds where somebody would apprentice with someone, and after a certain point of time, they would understand the patterns that they're seeing and how the system behaves. And now they can be said to be a crafts person in this area. And that's what we're kind of talking about with the software craft, is that it's really like, it's not just, the language and the computer I'm working on. It's more of how does the system get put together? Is this something that I could be standing behind proud of, or is it just something that I threw over the wall and, it's not my problem anymore?
Yeah, I like that. Good highlight. So for those who are listening to the video or watching it, we'll make sure and put those links to
Yeah.
the areas that Paul mentioned. You might want to start with Seattle and not the Boston one. People in Boston can be, kind of rough around the edge. So you move your way from west to east and then
Uh-huh.
see how that goes. Well, Paul, thanks for the time. If any of you are listening to this and thinking like, oh, that was a very short video, it was actually a whole bunch that we're just making small clips. So go back and find the others because we covered a lot of different topics and contents, but just trying to put it in smaller bite-sized nuggets, onesie, twosie, so you can grab something that's actionable or look into, a day at a time and go from there. If you're curious about anything else that Paul had mentioned regarding those classes, you can go to the website, Rocket9 Solutions, and you'll see the classes that are listed, whether that's Certified Scrum Developer, Advanced Certified Scrum Developer, the Behavior-Driven Development, I won't just use the acronym, Lean Engineering, or even just to have a one-on-one
Yeah.
to just set up a time and discuss what challenge or situation you're facing. And we're happy to just kind of walk through what we've seen, what Paul might recommend as a way forward for anyone that's watching those. Thank you,
All right.
Paul. Hope to see you
Cool.
soon.
Great. Thanks, Scott.